Hello, my squad of Universal Legends. And my name is Daniel, and are you ready for some motion sickness? Because time to start building the turret. Now, like believe I said, these are going to be cram cannons. Hope I said that. Otherwise, this is going to be confusing. Because they were cram cannons here before. Makes no sense not to make no cram cannons now. And that's one too far. Yeah, because I don't want them to go all the way out. That's for sure. First things first. Let's go ahead and line back up in the middle. Let me use this instead of trying to see the middle the other way. And let's just go ahead and carve this off. That way, I can have the center part of this hollowed out while still getting, what's it called? Getting the turret, like getting the way I want the ship to look. 1, 2, 3. Probably should start mirror mode. 1, so I don't forget later. And 2, well, really, just so I don't forget, man. It makes it easier on me. Now, this one more than likely won't be as long as the previous one. Yeah, it shouldn't be as long as the previous one, simply because we're not doing as much. And I almost forgot how to do that first. That's different. Well, nope, I'm just imagining things. Okay. Good to know. But yeah, I just basically did this. So, oh, yeah, probably should connect it down here. 4, 4, and let's 4, 4, 3, 3, and how close is that? And I guess 2. That way I still have a block in between, and one more. Yeah, 2, 2, 2. Why is this? I guess I put it too far. Guess we only need one. Now, excuse me. Now, this isn't the safest. That's for sure. This definitely isn't the safest it can be for, what's it called? For the turret cap, since any shot on the turret cap will more than likely get this thing killed. But it doesn't have to be too safe here, because this is just going to be, really, honestly, it's just going to be the fusing box. That's about it. Fusing box, and yeah, that's it. Because the barrel's going to go here. Let's go ahead and put that on here. About this long. Flat. This long motor. This long recoil. And elevation. Why? Because why not? Just kidding, we don't need. Actually, you see, if the what's it called, cram cannon was turned sideways, that'd be much better. But I actually, yeah, might as well go for that. We don't need that much azimuth since this is the turret version, and you know. Now, first things first, let's go ahead and start gauging up this craft. Where is it? Gauge increase. You can connect gauge to gauge, right? Okay. So if we do that, that should have filled it all in. And we're just gonna drop down one. Gauge, okay, just go around the outside. Not gonna go too far. Just gonna go. There's something phasing through something else, and I don't know what it is. All I know is that can't put it all the way back there, can I? Because if I do that, then it's gonna clip. So cut that off. Just have one space in between per block. Shell diameter already at 2,000. Okay. And from here, we're going to have, what's it called? The 6-way connectors. Will we get more going out like this or less? I think we would get less if we went out here So just gonna keep it traditional for now. Well, my traditional anyways. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now that I think about it, will we have enough room with the 3? Let's go ahead and try testing it out. Didn't think so. Yeah, I should have known we weren't gonna have enough room for the 3 at once, like having to go 2 and 3. Should have known that. Oh well, just a little bit of trimming. That means you're gonna have to trim off some of the gauge. Please don't drop us below 2,000. Just barely. Where can I put this? Well, since gauge has about the same amount of armor as, but that's the thing, I can't put it anywhere. If I put gauge here, at least, no, didn't think so. What is this? Where does, oh, that's in between blocks, can't do that. Piece of odd gauge there. But that would get rid of a good amount of potential ammo stuff. Well, just gonna put it there so we can hit that minimum. Well, not that minimum, but that 2,000 gauge, because you know, can't call it 2,000 gauge crank cannon if it doesn't actually have 2,000 gauge. And because of this, we're gonna have it hanging upside down, simply so we can have it at max. Like if I do that, yeah, it won't connect there. And I think it's best to go like this first. Excuse me. And then here. Actually, no. Then hanging down like that. So we... Sorry about the noise, just... Time to cut. Well, we're testing it out, and as you can see, it is missing horribly. Like, I don't think it's landed a single hit yet. And I don't know why that is, actually. I don't even think the advanced cannons have landed a single hit. Actually, very strange, because I'd expect at least the advanced cannons to be hitting the target. Max fire rate, no limit. There we go. Yep, because that totally makes sense. I mean, we all know that from last time. But yeah, look at how bad it's missing. Now, that might just have something to do with how I have the detection system set up or something else, but honestly, I can't quite tell. You'd think something would hit. Well, besides that, the build is done. Yeah, I've got basically everything. It can all aim, just can't hit. So let's try something a little bit bigger. Let's give it some time to reload and then test it out against, I don't know, like the Flying Dutchman. There should be no more distractions, and once again, let's test to see if we can actually hit the target now. And from the looks of it, no. Just no. Now, that might be because I don't quite have the accuracy required. Forgot I didn't set a timer on those anymore. But yeah, we're just going to lower that required accuracy to 0.1 for both of these and see if that helps. Oh yeah. And by the looks of it, it completely missed the advanced cannons. Yet the advanced cannons seem to have completely missed compared to the last time, where they were hitting the Marauder, a much smaller target. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but actually you guys wouldn't even know this. There was literally no change. Really, like from the last build to this one, there was no change besides the fact that I actually added a detection system and cram cannons. And now, these advanced cannons can't even aim normally. Well, yeah, that's great. Might be because of what I did with the Lua, though. More than likely because of what I did with the Lua. Is it gonna hit that time? I think it might have actually paused time. Let's see how close it is to hitting. I think the advanced cannons are getting better. Yeah, they're definitely getting better. Maybe gotta go and turn those. Oh my lord, someone's calling again. Give me a second. All right. Would love to actually be able to test it. Jeez. Okay, time to go set those timed fuses back to normal. Get rid of that offset because it seems like they fixed it where you had to have like an offset of 0.2 just for it to actually hit the target. So we're gonna set that back to 0. Set the fuse off to, oh lord, fuses aren't even working. Oh nope, there we go. Current fuse time is 8 seconds. Okay. We're all aiming at that, right? Right? Okay. If this doesn't work, well, we're just gonna get on to next build in the episode. Why must you? I'm gonna change the Lua again. I'm just gonna change the Lua. This is kind of disheartening, as you can probably tell. Use ion thrusters to use jets, use dead. Match altitude repair mode satellite. Optimal altitude 1000. Optimal distance 1000. Minimum altitude 1000. Max altitude 2000. Apply changes. Let's see if that. I doubt that's gonna work, but you know. Where is this? I think there's a PID, and they're also setting it to where it's going for a designated altitude. I don't remember if I put a PID in here. I don't think I did from the looks of it. Doesn't seem like there's one in here. I think I got rid of it afterwards, actually. Now we just wait. Now we just wait until it hits the target. Which, spoiler alert, doesn't look like it's game configuration. We're already aiming at max. Let's try turning the override it thing off and see if we get even closer for some reason. I doubt it, but you know. Really disheartened. Actually, like you'll see in the last episode that it was actually working, but not this one. Whatever it is. Well, let's go ahead and save this. Don't know what the problem is, but we're gonna save it anyways. If the game, I was about to say, if the game isn't freezing, delete all vehicles. And let's go on to the second build of today, which I think is gonna be a time lapse. So let us begin.
Come and fly away with me. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Somewhere by the Emerald Sea, where the moon and water meet. Somewhere close to harmony, when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
Alright, my squad of Universal Legends. Sorry for that weird phasing glitch, whatever that was. I think that was because I was just getting back into the game and it hadn't fully loaded before I started talking. Oh well. It's time. This ship is completely untested. Before I start, let's go ahead and get it lined up one more time. And let's go ahead and add the turning. You know, when I was asked to build with glass, I didn't expect it to be this hard. And the hardest part about building with the glass isn't like trying to figure out what to do with everything and stuff like that. It's the glass. It's the actual glass. Like it's all completely see-through. And of course we're gonna have it's glass, so we gotta have it like that. But then again, that 0.5 intensity. So I think that's fine. You get that brokenness. But we're gonna have it tested against what? We're gonna test it against the Marauder, yeah. One time I'm actually fearing the Marauder. Well, here goes nothing. And good to know it's pretty light and it can, well, what am I saying? It can turn pretty quickly. So I guess that, and oh, on the fly building here. Good to know. Good to know I'm good at planning ahead. Well, I hope you weren't expecting this thing to win the battle, Daniel. Oh, Lord, what? Well, if this craft wins, I don't know if that means I just built well, which, I want to see how much damage this Marauder shot's going to do. Oh, yeah, and we're firing flak. You know, maybe if I want to do more damage, I shouldn't fire flak. The glass house. Well, at least this is why you don't use air pumps on glass ships. But at least I know now that the armor's just thick enough. And that I should... Are the shells skimming off its own? Oh my lord. Yeah, okay, so maybe if I change the shells. Oh, that's a point blank shot. Don't worry about it being point blank. The round. Jeez. The round hit one block and it just... Okay. Oh, there's multiple rounds, yeah. So, besides the fact this thing got gutted, as expected, it's doing pretty well. Except for the fact that the ammo took a point-blank blast from a cram cannon, but just ignore that. That was funny. The Marauder just basically boarded us, lifted us up with its, what would that be called? Like its ram, and then shot a cram cannon in our gut. That's nice. I think the real problem isn't the build. I think it's the oh, for a second I thought I couldn't change the yeah, it's just the shell. Let's change this to, I don't know, solid. And then put a hollow point, there we go, on the nose. And then let's destroy this. Please, some of the Marauders, okay, the Marauder's actually gone. I was having a glitch a little while ago where it's like you would hit despawn all enemies and all but the Marauder would despawn. Don't know why that was. Or is it miss repair bots? And we're just gonna 63 damage from a Marauder. Alright, that's gonna take forever. Let's go to the order and just spawn in the healer. And make sure we warp to it. That way it actually has resources. And watch how quick the glass house is already at 80%. 91, 98, done. That's what happens when you just have a box of repair tentacles. Stuff gets built quickly. But okay. Let's try 2 with the new gets to land on the turret. And then we just gotta wait for it. Well, got enough recoil absorption at least, so that's good. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike the video if you disliked it. Subscribe to the channel for more From the Depths content. Check out the description below for the Discord. And as always, thank you so much for watching.